When you're faced with a server outage costing $100,000 an hour, where do you start? All right, I get thrown in the deep end on these type of things all the time. People come to me after it hit the fan, which I don't recommend. Come to me before it hits the fan. But I get thrown in there and it's like, where do I start? One good starting point, after watching the Cloud War Games live events, what would I do differently? One thing I do very often is start with the DNS. I start from the front, from the outside, and work my way back to the problem. That means that you start at root 53 and you take a look at the host name. So that might send you something like explodeme.com is broken. And you're just like, what do I do with that? Go and look at explodeme.com. Find the DNS entry for explodeme.com. This is actually for schematical I've got on screen here. But go ahead and figure out what that is pointed at. All right, you can see where it routes traffic to. Is it an IP address? Is it an alias? In this case, we can see that it's an alias. And if we go down here, we can see that it routes traffic to a CloudFront distribution, and specifically this one. So then we know we've got to go to CloudFront and find a distribution that matches this DNS here. So that's how I work through it, all right? Don't just go scrambling and jumping in the middle of the infrastructure and guessing randomly, all right? Have a pattern, have a method to your madness. And if you don't have a good starting point that you already know, start with the DNS and map it back to where the problem likely is. With that said, I'm Matt with Schematical. Have a great day.